Shotgun snap here to Milton. Oh, he's in trouble. He's going to go down. The Giants are all over it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
And now this defense is on that sack board and sets up a pretty good chance here on third down. It's a little bit like blood in the water with Sharks when it comes to taking sacks. You can feel it as a quarterback. Once that defense gets one, they're hungry for another.
Giants going dime coverage here, Brock. 6 DBs out there, third down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 70, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Here he goes, third and long. Hits him on the out route. And this one doesn't go far.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
On the return, the Giants take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Giants lining things up. First and 10. Scar on the ground here. Tracy. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offensive confidence.
We've set it down for him at the 38.
Let's go.
First down, and they go right back to it. He cuts it back, and he's out the clear. Into the red zone. Touchdown, New York! The Giants don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
This makes it up to the 25.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. Fights his way through a tackle. And they get about 5 on that first down as he's sent out of bounds. So 5 still to go now on second.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
Another one for Gibbs. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. That play gains 15 and it moves the sticks.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Ball on the 45, first and 10.
Get it. Go.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Ready.
Milton now. couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Checks it down to Gibbs. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
That's taken on the 7. Found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
One of the challenges when you run that jet sweep is you better secure that edge. I've not seen a great jet sweep in my life where you don't win the edge of the line of scrimmage. And that time, the defense got the job done.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
19 Tiger.
The Giants using their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Throw here, 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
He's got it. That's going to be a 1st and more. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to break him down.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Come on.
Again, it's Gibbs. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Hilton now on 3rd down. And this one does not go far. We've reached the end of the 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Back and beginning the 2nd quarter. Lions in possession. And from their own side of the field, they're going to risk it here on 4th. They're going for this. To the right and hauled in by Laporta. He's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
That's So Laporta again. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Now Milton to throw. On the move, headed right. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away.
That may not look like much on tomorrow's grade sheet. It'll just be an S for satisfactory. But that's a good decision. Nowhere to go with the ball. Don't put it in harm's way.
19, 18, Rodwell, 18, go.
They'll throw, third and long. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And they're up against it. Fourth down coming up. Jack Fox on to punt. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. He's got to go back for this one. Great punt. Fair caught at the 6.
Take over first and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10. On the handoff, this is Tracy. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, here's Dart. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And that makes it 3rd down. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. And they just did.
3rd down now. Here's Darts. Ooh, put some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing a 4th down. The Giants are set to punt. And he gets it away from his end zone. Hits the 40. And he gets it forward to the 43-yard line.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 43.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
19, 18.
Off the play fake. Here's Milton. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Let's go now. 70 Lions.
Up the gut they go with Gibbs. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Drew Phillips making the tackle.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. 19 Lions.
From the gun on 3rd down. It's on target to Williams. He's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line. He gets 6 on that play, and that gives the Lions the first.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Play fake. It's Milton. Escapes the pocket. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, secondary, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Look at this option play now on 2nd down. Decided to keep it, but couldn't escape the pressure there. They catch it behind the line. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
This one's caught. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is he got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Here's Milton, 1st and 10. Another one caught by St. Brown. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in the Motor City. It's the Lions with 2nd and 6.
Come on, come on. Set. Cowboy, go.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Anticipating the pass, defense out there in dime. It's 3rd and goal.
70, 670 Timberwolves.
To throw, Milton. And he's under pressure, and he goes down. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal try. The 27-yard look here. Bates' kick is up and good. And it drops back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball for the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Darts out of the shotgun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
This is taken in by Slayton on the right side. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Going on 1st down. It's Darts. Throws caught. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
It's Tracy on 2nd down. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yep, Brock, I think he safely got that 1st down before the hit.
A gain of 3 yards. And the Giants 1st down. A gain of 3.
To throw, here's Darts.
1st down.
Chased out to his right. Catch is made. It's Jalen Hyatt. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants grow their lead just before halftime. Gano for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Giants drive their lead to 11. Gano ready to send this away. Khalif Raymond to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Khalif Raymond on the return. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap here to Milton. Buys time, rolling right. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Back to throw. Here's Milton. A quick slant. Here's Laporta. Space on the right. He's got room. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions make it a one-score game before halftime. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. Point after up and good for Yates. And the Lions cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. They'll send him over right. On 1st and 10, clear start. Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. And this is going to be down, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. How about 29 yards on 1st down? And a fresh set of downs on its way.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
And he spikes it just before we hit 0, so they've got a chance now to add 3 here before we break on a long field goal attempt. Graham Gano and the Giants field goal unit out. Ball on the left hash, the distance 53 yards. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7. Clock's down to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. A handoff to Tracy. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives them a 1st down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Give them around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
They go right back to Tracy. And he will not get the first, but oh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. That's good for 7 yards. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. So the offense trying to flex a little creativity on that first down, and the defense, well, they flex right back. No gain. Second down coming up.
Yeah, I'll let the Jets sweep as much as anybody, Kate. It could be super effective, but here's the deal. Once you send that receiver in motion, well, you're doomed. Because if they bring an edge pressure or there's a blitz, there's really no stopping it. Once that thing gets started...
And down he goes. The Lions rush gets home. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
It's third down. Third and long.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Warriors 70. Go.
Here he goes, third and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jarring loose, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now they're staring at fourth and long.
Graham Gano for the Giants field goal. A 41-yard attempt.
The kick by Gano is good.
The kick is
And
good.
that'll push it to double digits in a two-possession game.
Giants 20.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
The Lions take
And that
over
one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. Starting out trips right here. First and 10.
70 Rangers, 70. Let's go now.
Out of the gun. It's Milton. Has him on the quick hitter. And he manages maybe 3 yards there to the 23-yard line. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
brings up second and 7.
Milton.
At the 23-yard
He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
for Sam Laporta.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Complete beyond the marker. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They get 22 on that one.
22 yards.
And that'll be first down, Detroit.
For our Lions, first down.
Here we go. Strike. Let go.
First and 10.
Gibbs now from the gun. And they got to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Hey, that's something I'm the toe home on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
Here we go. Here we go. Liking 18.
Throwing now, Milton. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and he nailed some positive yards.
He's going to bring this down to their 35. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that gives the Lions the first.
First and 10.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at him and go make a point.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10.
35-yard
Come on.
line.
Set. Set.
Milton back to throw. Screen here for Gibbs. For a solid gain there, Brock. It's still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
A gain of 9 brings up third and 1.
Running for the marker, it's Gibbs. Oh, they're on it quick. He's not going to get the yard they need, Brock. He only gets back to the line. That's going to bring up fourth down.
No gain on the play.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
We're going to do something. Seven Pirates. Seven Pirates. Ready.
Now Milton to throw. Short pass brought in. Follows his way through, but he lost the football. And it's picked out by the Giants. The 40. Hits the 20. And New York is making a house call. Touchdown. Touchdown! The Giants push their lead further to start the half. No one else you'd rather have scooping up that loose football. Somebody who could do some damage with it on a return.
Yeah, some poor fortune right there offensively. There was nobody there to, number one, make the recovery, and number two, make a solid tackle on that speedster. Once he got the return going, that fumble was headed all the way home.
Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Return starts at the 3. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10.
Let's go. Ready?
Straight ahead with Gibbs. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. That's Kayvon Thibodeau there to wrap him up.
A gain of a yard.
Off the play fake. Here's Milton. Falls to the ground out left. Incomplete. Out of Ross St. Brown, the intended receiver. So they're left facing third and long.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along your route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Milton now on third down. Bails out of the pocket quick. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the third quarter. So we're through 3 here. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter. Now, can't blame them looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on fourth down. Desperation time here. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Incomplete.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants put up even more points in a win. Gano for the PAT.
Giants.
Right down the middle. It's good. And the Giants make it a 24-point ball game.
Lions 10. Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
Gano ready to send this away. Here's Raymond on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready.
Here's Milton. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
That's almost as good as a sack. Almost, Kate. Because those defenders, they like to have sacks more than incompletions. But defensive coordinators, they love pressure and forcing the issue, and that's why the QB had to get rid of it.
Ready.
Milton gonna throw again here, second and 10. That's complete to St. Brown outright. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
A gain of 9 brings up third and 1.
Looking to throw on third and 1. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost him the possession.
And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
One play action with Darts. Buying some time right. And the Lions are there to bring him down. He ends up out of bounds, but it's behind the line. That is a sack. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
And it's 3rd down.
Good and long for him here. Sends this to the end zone. He couldn't hang on, Brock. It looked like a touchdown, but it slips right through his hands. And now it's 4th down. Graham Gano and the Giants field goal unit out. From the right hash, it's a 47-yarder. The kick by Gano is good. And that blows the lead to 27.
You get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Here's Raymond on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own
Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Mustang 19. Go.
Milton now. Lasers this one deep down the middle. He connects on the deep shot. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
On the jump.
That holding penalty is going to make 1st down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
I am not sure we didn't see a safety right there. Oh, my gosh. I don't think I'm the only one nervous in the building because that QB kept going back and back and was heading right for disaster, but saved himself just a couple yards short.
Big gain downfield. And this is across the midfield and into enemy territory. Goes to the hurry up here.
57 yards. That's good. 4 on Lions.
19
First
tight.
down.
19 tight.
1st and 10.
Here's Milton, 1st and 10. He's going to try another deep one here. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play. Jarrett loose, incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice short plays you like to see in the NFL game before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down. Shotgun snap here to Milton. He's going to push one deep down the right. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
4th and forever coming up. The Giants using their first timeout. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Ooh, best of luck here, guys. It's 4th and pretty far.
Here we go. Here we go.
To throw, Milton. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points. As that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs.
It's a turnover.
Well, 99% of what they did was excellent. Right play call, good route, great throw. Just needed to make that catch. That's a situation you expect your guys to convert every time.
Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
When one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball, make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on, set! Cowboy 80!
Here's Tracy once more. And all he can get is a yard here, bro. It's going to be 3rd down.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Let's go now! 60!
To the air on 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. And a curly play was brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Giants will have a 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Giants approaching win number 7 on the year. They're set up at the 35 now. From the gun, it's Tracy. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Humble 5-6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. Now the Lions calling timeout. They're first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Dart. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Graham Gano and the Giants field goal unit out. Ball on the right hash, 48 yards out. The kick by Gano is good. And the lead continues to grow and grow.
Independent kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and get it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
Gano ready to send this away. Here's Raymond on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready!
Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And it won't matter in the end, but nevertheless, he's in for the late touchdown. The Lions making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. The Lions offense looks like they're staying out there. We got a 2-point try coming up.
The Lions will set up.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the pass is successful. That's a little momentum builder as they attack this deficit. Well, Brock, the run's certainly an option as they lined up for 2, but as an offense, what are you looking for when you decide to throw it instead?
Well, you've spent all week working on these plays, and usually you have 2 or 3 that you like. That run game, you're right, you can run it, but there's so much more space with creativity in the passing game. Good offenses, elite offenses, they find a way not just to practice it, but to execute it when it matters.
They're slated down to approach here from the 40.
Here we go!
They're going to pass it here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, Feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next. That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 65 reps, 18, 5 in.
Third down now, here's Dux. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter, it's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
These fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, the ball's incomplete. Second down coming up.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Fix the Eagles, fix the Eagles. Go.
Milton. Completed over the middle. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Detroit calls timeout. It's second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
Lions, first down.
First and 10 from the 41.
41-yard line.
Come on, come on. Ready.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it sets up second down.
Here we go. Step.
Sticking to the air here. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. Second time they've taken one back on him, Brock. First the fumble return, and now this pick six.
You know, I point this out to you every defensive meeting room we're in, Kate, when we sit in these production meetings, and you can see their boards, right? These defenses keep track, and they know if they get a score defensively, their odds of winning through the roof. You get two, it's almost a certainty.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Return starts at the 9. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
All right, one more snap to play here.
Dragon 60. Hey. Hut, hut.
One final shot here. St. Brown's got it. Complete. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. So it's a win for the visiting Giants. And just a week after being soundly defeated, they're back out there playing a much better brand of football. Short memories prevail, Brock, as they move past that loss and get back to some winning football.